Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an update on my Camp NaNo project. Just something real quick, keep everyone in the loop, and to kind of hold myself accountable. For those who haven't seen my announcement video for my camp project, I'm doing a poem every day, but specifically under the idea of Carl Jung's identification process, which is going through the different layers of the conscious and unconscious mind. You may have heard of some of the terms involved, which would be the persona, ego, shadow, animus, and self, or anima, animus, and self. The good news going to start this is I have yet to actually miss a day of writing a poem. Yes! Excellent me. I am behind on digitalizing them, and I mean typing them up on the computer, just so that they're somewhere safer than just a notebook that can have water spilled on it, because that's my luck that I'll write an entire batch of poems and then just something will fall in the notebook and there goes everything. I also tend to be behind on updating the site, which I'm not really upset about. I won't get too much into it because I know I've mentioned my opinions before, but because the site's only doing word count, that really doesn't do me any good. As it turns out, my poems are shorter than they used to be, and my initial estimated word count was a little high, so I did change it, but it's poems. Word counts on poems are a little difficult to calculate. As you may have guessed, I am handwriting all of my poems. I suppose I could type them initially and just have it all on the computer, but for some reason I've always just handwritten poems and it's just become a habit of mine. I will say that it is causing, I don't know if you can tell looking at my hands, this one's actually a little swollen today from all the writing and drawing and stuff I've been doing. It is causing some irritation of my hand. Not a lot I can do about that. I don't know if there's anything I even can do because of problems I have with my hand. I have also, as I've been typing them up on the computer, I have been doing line edits to fix things like punctuation, changing wording around as it need be, which is actually very important because I'm doing free verse poetry. A lot of the stylism of the poem and how it comes across is in the verbal speaking of the poem. As such, punctuation becomes incredibly important in it. So if you want a full stop at the end of your sentence, or not your sentence, but your line, you got to make sure there's a period there. If you want a soft stop, you better make sure there's a comma. If there is no punctuation, it is meant to be read like straight across, or not across, but like without a break, so it comes across as a full sentence. Commas in the middle of it to put it. It's a whole thing that I never really thought about before, and now doing it, I see just how important it is. So I'm doing all that. I actually had an entire poem where the line edits for it, I know that was a singular, the line edits for it were basically rewriting the whole thing, which I don't know how that was a thing. But to be perfectly honest, I do think it came out sounding better after the rewrite of it, which may be why I'm falling behind on digitalizing them, because I think I'm going to have to do that with all of them. Yeah, that's a possibility. As part of this update, I am also going to be reading my favorite poem thus far that I've written. And don't judge for how cringe this is going to be. It has been literally at least 18 years since I wrote a poem. So they're going to be pretty bad. But I thought it only fair that I share one of these poems since it is my NaNo project. So this went straight to audio recording because, well, frankly, I just couldn't video record it. But this is one of the poems from the persona chapter, which is about what persona being about what you show the world.
This is only the second line edit of this poem, so it's probably still really bad, but we'll give it a go. What do you hide? What is your story? How much do you show to the faceless void? Are you bold or forgiving? Are you a butterfly fighting against an unseen tsunami? How much do you put on display? How much is real in a world of false faces? Know your face, own it. This knowledge is power, and power is control. Like I said, not the greatest thing, but that's what edits are for. That's what I've been up to with NaNo. It's something. What are you guys working on, and how's your NaNo been going? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!